Mm, Now, there's something I've been looking at, and ni siasa tu ya Kenya, and now we are approaching 2027. What are the chances of Matiangi becoming the president? Ni mnaonaje? Now, from my observation, we have three serious candidates. Of course, we have Ruto, Matiangi is there, and Kalonzo. Of course, we have Okiya Mtata, but it's not serious. You'll never win. Now, people are asking the chances of Matiangi becoming the president. Now, there are several scenarios that will emerge in the near future. But 2027 is a bit far. But from where we stand, from where we sit, we can see the patterns. At this moment, the Kikuyu and the Gema in general are not with Ruto. They are either with Kalonzo or Matiangi. Of course, they are behind Gachagua, but Gachagua is not going to contest. Now, the direction we give them is the direction they're going to follow. And for information, the Kikuyu will tell Gachagua whom to follow, and from there, they're already behind. So this means that Ruto is minus 4.5 million votes. In 2022, we got around 7.2 million. You subtract 4.5. That is his starting point. Matiangi, on the other hand, is a performer. Is accepted across the country, more accepted than even Kalonzo. The only advantage Kalonzo has is that he has had experience, he's so much experienced, and he's also corrupt free. But the two candidates are worth contesting against Ruto. Now, the first scenario is that Ruto, Kalonzo, and Matiangi will all be in the ballot. Matiangi will majorly be voted by independent-minded people, and the Kisses, of course. Matiangi will get around 3 or 2.5 million votes if the three candidates are on the ballot. Of course, when there is Kalonzo, Matiangi, and Ruto, the Kikuyu will rally behind Kalonzo, and Kalonzo will have a starting point of around 5 point something million votes. Ruto will have a starting point of around 3.5 million votes. Now, at the end of the day, Kalonzo will get around 6.5 million. Ruto will get around 4 point something million or 5. And Matiang'i will get at most 3 million votes. Nobody will get 50% and above. So that means that there will be a rerun. a rerun, automatically Matiangi will rally behind Kalonzo and Ruto. And in that case, I think you know what will happen. Matiangi and Kalonzo will emerge victorious, and Matiangi might become the deputy president or prime minister. He'll take the position of Mudavadi. Also having Ruto will just surrender, be defeated. It's another scenario where Kalonzo might sacrifice to rally behind Matiangi, and in this case there will not be a rerun. It is just first round, and Kalonzo will emerge, Matiangi will emerge victorious. So if Matiangi contests against Ruto, those are two strong candidates. There's no way Ruto can defeat Matiangi, because all the Kikuyu will be rallying behind Matiangi. The Kamba, majority of them, we have Kisis, some Luos, some Luya, and across the country will get votes. So imagine Matiangi getting 4.5 from the Gema, and the Kamba 1 point. You have the Kisi 1 point. That's more than 8 million votes. So Ruto might get around 5, but Matiangi will be far ahead, because at the moment Kenyans are bitter, and the turnout in 2027 will be very high. So in this case, the only way for Ruto is to do what Oscar Sudi said, that he must be the president whether you vote for him or not, but in a free and fair election, Matiangi will carry the day, or Kalonzo. People will just scare you. People will tell you that they don't have a chance, that you cannot defeat a sitting president. But when votes are counted, you'll be shocked. So at the moment, Kenyans are quiet. They're waiting for that moment, that time to cast their votes. And what I'm seeing, the Kikuyu turnout will be more than 95%. It will be the highest ever. But the turnout in Rift Valley will be low, because people are not motivated. They don't want Ruto to win by all means. Some people you might be surprised from Kalenjins voting against Ruto. So there's one thing Ruto can do from now until 2027 for him to turn things around. Buying politicians will never help. Bringing Uhuru Kenyatta, Raila will never help. The only thing is to deliver services. In Mount Kenya, let him go and finish the projects that Uhuru started. Let him initiate another project to convince them. Let him reconcile with Rigathi Gachagua. He should use all means to reconcile. That way he might win the votes of Mount Kenya. And also he should not let Matiangi contest against him, because Matiangi, if it will be Matiangi against Ruto, by saa mbili Matiangi will be the president. So Matiangi has got the highest chances of becoming the next president compared to Kalonzo and Ruto. But what will determine is how Mount Kenya votes will be distributed. If Kalonzo does not contest, then be assured all the votes will go to Matiangi. And as you know, Matiangi has goodwill from Uhuru Kenyatta, and Uhuru might want to see him become the president and not Ruto. So let's wait until 2027 and we'll see.